did it again. You stopped the recording again. You gotta click on. You gotta click on this.
No, it's still recording.
Well, that was because you hit space again.
Alright.
Do not press space.
Okay, I won't. I swear.
Okay, we already did the intro. Just
Approximately 1:30 in the morning, a truck driver was driving down a road that many truckers try avoiding at all costs. According to rumors, the road in question is believed to be cursed, as many drivers have either seen or been involved in an accident while commuting to their destination through this route.
Great.
Now, it's not just accidents that often occur here, but also unexplainable sightings. There have been many reports from drivers who claim to have seen shadowy figures standing on the side of the road as though waiting for someone to pick them up. It's around 1:30 in the morning, somewhere in Louisiana, when a truck driver spots something very peculiar on the road he's on. Knowing the history of this place, he takes out his phone and begins to record.
You shouldn't be driving.
What he captures leaves him totally
What if he
spooked.
got arrested?
No texting and driving. I mean, I probably should not support texting and driving. It's kind of a bad idea. Don't do it.
Bro, that was a child. Was that a child?
It's just someone just going like,
Wait,
hey man, what's up?
Did he wave?
Yeah, it's just waving. They're just being polite.
He waves at the end. Bro, you can see it turn. I keep getting the chills.
Someone or something appears to be squatting on the side of the road, doing who knows what, before turning around to look at the driver. Aside from the fact that it's late at night in the middle of knows what, before turning around to look at the driver. Aside from the fact that it's late at night in the middle of nowhere, before turning around to look at the driver. Aside from the fact that it's late at night in the middle of nowhere, the way in which they turn their head and wave at the camera seems quite unnatural. It's for this reason that some viewers believe that a skinwalker or a cryptid of some sort was caught on camera. Whether a ghost, cryptid, or person, no new information has been brought forth to clarify what exactly was captured.
Sure, man.
There's a mall in Peru that is well known for being one of the biggest plazas in the city of Pucallpa. A lot of kids come here as the plaza holds events primarily aimed at children. Even the mascot of this place is designed to appeal to a young audience, which is pretty evident by the numerous TV ads run by this mall.
Yeah, it scared me.
With so many kids running around the place, it's no surprise that accidents often happen here. But one accident in particular has left many people unsettled. In 2016, a young girl named Valentina Yamalith had been playing around at an instant photo booth where an exposed cable from the machine was touching a metal railing near the kiosk. Valentina grabbed onto the railing and was instantly electrocuted.
Why she grabbed
Unfortunately, due to the high voltage she received, Valentina was pronounced deceased only hours later. Understandably, Valentina's family had mourned and grieved for days on end.
I'm sorry.
You should not laugh at that. That is highly disrespectful.
Just kind of. I'm so sorry.
Understandably, Valentina's family had mourned and grieved for days on end. Fast forward to a few years later, and Valentina's story is no longer talked about.
I don't really know.
Or so it seems. As of recent, the same plaza where Valentina had passed away has been experiencing strange activity within the stores. It's late at night, after business hours, when a surveillance camera inside a store captures this.
What? Wait, that was the FNAF door closing.
It was. No. This guy's a security guard. It's like literally FNAF. What was that?
What do you mean, bro?
Well,
What was he trying to do?
he ran back. No,
The video shows
like
what looks to be a small child zooming back and forth
Like it's
at a
like
speed
3
beyond
in the
human
morning.
capacity. As if seeing a child alone inside a
That has
store
to
that
be
is
so
closed
bad.
wasn't strange
They're like
enough.
this.
It runs at a supernatural
He's holding
speed.
a glass of milk.
Employees of the mall can't help but think that this may have been the ghost of Valentina, given the tragic history of this plaza. But you be the judge. Was the spirit of Valentina caught on camera, or had something else been captured?
That's funny.
Number 15. I mean 7.
It's late at night when the following happens. The person recording is alone at home
Really good
when
music,
all of a
by the
sudden
way.
something bone-chilling is caught on camera. Now the person in question is known as Caitlin, and it was 2 years ago that she was involved in a terrible accident.
Sometimes I have it
On
open
August 8th of 2020, Caitlin jumped off a rope swing at a very high altitude, causing her to break her neck after landing on a pile of rocks. This injury was so severe that she had to stay home for more than a few weeks until she recovered. But during her stay at home, Caitlin would encounter something that still haunts her to this day. No one else is home when this is captured.
I just really want this sound to work.
What do you mean?
I just really want it to sound good. Like, you can hear the video, but you can also hear... Oh, now the video's too quiet. Okay, yeah, that's good.
You know, wait, what is that? That sounds so familiar.
It's Chica. It's literally Chica.
It is.
That is a Half-Life 2 sound effect.
That's literally the FNAF 4 bedroom. Look, there's the hallway and then there's the closet.
Yeah.
Now just show us the other side.
No. It's literally FNAF 4. There was Chica down in the kitchen.
The closet.
The closet. The door. What was that? Dog?
No!
That was...
You get, look. That does sound like the dog, though, shaking.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, that's Foxy. That's Foxy.
There's Chica.
Oh yeah, there's Chica too.
Just shine the flashlight.
No, don't shine the flashlight. That you're not supposed to shine it in.
Somehow, the two doors open on their own, seemingly at the same time. Feeling beyond spooked, Caitlin sits on her bed, paralyzed with fear. Soon after, the video comes to an end. But this wouldn't be the last of it, as only a few days later, this happens.
Pictures like that.
Wait, this happened. This is a few days later.
Oh.
Why are you still? Why is she just recording?
No, it's Chica or Bonnie, either one. Or no. She's on night 5, so it's Nightmare Fredbear. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If the closet opens, shine the flashlight.
It's Nightmare Fredbear. You better look on the bed to make sure there's no giant head.
Or the Freddles. Look, there's a flashlight.
Nightmare Fredbear.
I'm waiting for her to die by the Freddle.
Just like before, the same door closes on its own, leading viewers to believe that the room itself is haunted. Since then, Caitlin hasn't talked about this or the previous incident. Given how frightened she seemed in both encounters, it might be best to forget about them. After all, this terrifying encounter still haunts her to this day.
It looks like a cave, but like the top part is dented.
Oh yeah. Number 6.
In this short video, a famous musician from Argentina had posted something pretty spooky that occurred at a friend's house. Jimena Barron was visiting a very close friend who she's known for over 5 years. Never has she ever encountered anything like this while being at her place. According to her, she was sitting outside in the backyard when suddenly she felt as though someone had grabbed her shoulder. She immediately gets up and turns around to see who it is, but strangely, no one is there. Now, although this incident doesn't seem that strange, it's the video itself that's by far the strangest. It wasn't until looking at the footage captured by the security camera outside that Jimena was left extremely terrified. If you zoom in on the video, you can see what appears to be a set of fingers touching Jimena's shoulder. It's hard to make out at first, but if you pause the video at the right time, you can see what looks like a row of distorted fingers. Now, what makes this even creepier is that Jimena stands up soon after the hand appears. Because of this, viewers believe that something had actually touched her. But, as always, what are your thoughts on this? Ghost or something else? You let me know.
Ghost.
The following video comes from a man named Bobby who lives with his daughter inside a house where unusual activity has been happening recently.
Bear.
Bobby
Yeah,
can't shake the
Vanilla Bear
feeling
needs to
that
make-
something is haunting both him and his daughter.
Well,
He's been documenting these strange occurrences ever since they started.
Well, no wonder
But out of
your
all
house is
occurrences,
haunted.
the following has
My
left him
mom
the
is
most
really so
unsettled.
creepy.
Bobby's in his living room when out of nowhere, strange noises come from his bedroom. He grabs his phone and records the following.
It's either in my room or Sky's room, but Sky's passed out right now. But it's crazy.
That is daughter.
Yes.
She's asleep.
Scooby-Doo.
That was me the other day, bro. I was just sitting on my couch and I fell asleep.
See, I'm
to
telling
Why
you,
is Chica-
You have one of those on your closet door.
I do. No, I have one on my basement.
It's
That looks
got-
exactly like my basement door.
It might be the same company.
Or the same house.
3x speed. That
Why do you have that?
Sound is though.
Pick up that closet,
One of them's gonna
throw it
move.
off a cliff, and watch it explode
Which one's
on
gonna
the
move?
rocks below.
Which one's your prediction?
Banjo dude's gonna start playing.
Oh, what the was that, man? Yo.
Yo.
This.
I'd be the same way though.
This.
Yeah.
The sound of footsteps is heard right behind him, as though someone had walked into the room. Spooked out by the noise, he proceeds to close the cabinet and walk out. For the next few months, Bobby would continue to post videos of strange happenings in his home, but it's the most recent video that has left him the most concern. He's alone at home when this is captured.
Your house is so why do you have all this stuff?
I know y'all hear the footsteps. I'm like shaking already.
What was that
So
one?
early in the morning too.
I can't.
See, I know you hear them pacing in there.
Either the doll's gonna move or the door's gonna open. What do you think? That's my prediction.
Those dolls are so creepy.
3x speed. The child.
Why
just
would
walks
ghosts open doors and stuff if they can walk through walls?
Nah, get out of here, man.
Get out of here, man.
in. He is good now, but he just gotta walk out the room.
Yeah.
You can tell he's scared because like you can see the whole camera shaking.
Yeah, he's just scared.
Is that his dog? Oh, it's close.
I'm like freaking out.
I'm freaking out too.
Mysteriously, the same room where the footsteps were heard
Dude,
opens
there's
up
a
on
jump
its
scare,
own.
though, that's actually gonna
Like
scare
before,
us.
Bobby
Yeah.
was spooked out of his
I know
mind,
Bizarre
but it
Bubba's
seems not
never
as
done a
much
jump
as when the
scare.
following incident had occurred.
Has Bizarre
Bobby is once again alone at home when something unexplainable
He did.
happens inside his daughter's
Yeah.
room.
Wait, there's another.
This is what he captured.
This is the same guy.
It always gets crazy when I'm here by myself. Or when my daughter's sleeping.
Okay, burn those dolls.
That is true.
Pick up the
I
closet.
told you.
All that is true. All this has happened either when his daughter's sleeping or his daughter's not there.
I want her piano again.
The daughter would be freaking out though.
I mean, at least the ghost is like nice. It's not gonna like terrify the kid.
Hello?
I mean, it's just trying to like tease him.
See, there's a piano. Don't mind her room. She has so many damn toys. You gotta clean up like every day in here.
We care about the ghost,
Hello?
okay? We don't care about
That is how it is.
your
though.
life habit that every
That
single
is-
person has.
For real. Or they should just do a Bowser Jr. jumps. You could never see
But at
me
least
good
y'all
because
caught
the
that
noise.
part. Yo.
Yo.
This guy, I like this guy.
Nope. I'm good. Nope.
Me too.
Nope. I'm good.
I thought he's gonna walk into the back.
That. I'm telling you, every time I'm here by myself, man.
I hope he didn't put his daughter on this.
See, look, her piano's still going off in there, man.
The toys inside his daughter's room mysteriously start going off by themselves. Now, not much else is known about Bobby's situation, but he continues to post these strange happenings on his channel. He hopes that someone will explain what's happening, as the activity in his house seems to be getting stranger and stranger.
I think the first one was the strangest.
Throw the closet full of dolls off a cliff.
Now, the exact source of the following clip is unknown. It was reposted by someone who found the video somewhere. Even without a source, though, the footage is still terrifying on its own.
Whoa,
it starts off with a group of men who are looking down a manhole. They swear that they either saw someone or something inside it. The man recording takks a closer look and sees this.
Yeah.
His head's gonna pop out.
Nos devolvemos.
Hey, man, what's up?
Es que yo iba pasando por acá y esa vuelta está destapada. No, cierra esa vuelta. Ahí en la parte del... ¡Perro, se lo vio!
What was that?
Without warning, the head of someone or something
He always
pops into
says
view
without
under the
warning.
open
Hi, how
manhole.
are you?
Its sudden appearance was enough to send the man running away. Pops into view under the open manhole. Its sudden appearance, the head,
Ahí en la parte del...
It's always when the beat drops.
without
it
warning,
is,
the
but
head
like,
of someone or
look.
something pops into view
Hi,
under
how
the
are you?
open manhole.
He always
Its
says
sudden
without
appearance
warning.
was enough to send the man running away.
How do you do it with
Like
Yeah,
something
no.
straight out of a
Hey, I'm
horror
about to
movie,
pop
the
out.
face
I'll pop out
suddenly
this real quick.
disappears
Yeah,
as the
so
man
just get
steps
your
back.
camera ready. Get
Whatever this
everything ready.
was remains a total
Prepare
mystery.
yourself.
But real or not,
You know what they did?
the
One of the people
unexpected
probably
appearance
got
of
in
this
the sewer
ghoulish
to
face
get the
is the
shot
stuff
already.
of nightmares.
Yeah, he probably took
That
it.
is so creepy.
Probably put a mask on.
If you caught something creepy on
God
camera,
knows.
or if there's any ghost videos you'd
God
like me to
knows.
check out and include in the next
Oh, what is the
compilation,
email?
you can send them over to
Send them over to
scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Let's get back to the video. 3.
This next video was taken inside a mansion that is well known for being extremely haunted. On July 30th of 2022, Sabrina and her husband Carl decide to take a tour of the Aston Hall mansion located in Birmingham, England. The place itself isn't just known for being haunted, but also for its immaculate architecture that many are taken
That's a
aback when
house?
seeing it in person.
No way, that's a house.
But it seems that the real reason people come here isn't just to admire the beauty of this place,
That's like a
but to
whole,
experience the
like,
hauntings that tourists have encountered.
Church. That's like
There's a room in this mansion
does.
that
It
once
does
belonged
not
to a
look
young
like a
woman named Mary
I
Holt.
can see a church.
The story goes that Mary's
Yeah,
father
can't
had
see
heard
that.
that she planned to run away and marry one of the servants who worked there.
Okay.
Upset that his daughter would do such a thing, he goes to her room and locks her inside. Years would pass, and Mary would still be locked up inside
This
this
sounds like
room.
a fairy tale.
It was after 16 years of being grounded
It's
that
story
Mary
time.
passed away. It is said that she died of starvation, but also partly of a broken heart.
That's not
Now, the
possible.
story itself is quite tragic, but it seems that it wasn't tragic enough for Sabrina's husband, as according to her, he thought it would be funny to call out Mary after learning about her story. This is something Sabrina regrets, as she says that if it wasn't for her spouse calling out Mary, this chilling encounter wouldn't have happened. The two are climbing up the stairs to Mary's room when this
That
is
just made me
captured.
cold. Do you sleep in the family?
Yeah, I do. I'll know.
Mary,
Yes.
you mean you no harm?
Wait, I feel like I've seen this before.
We know you're in there.
Oh yeah, I
I've seen
have. It
you.
was on a different top 5 ghost videos.
Right, Mary?
I don't remember. No, it was not scary actually. Oh,
Mary?
okay. To be
Mary?
honest, I wasn't watching it. I was listening to like a ghost compilation. Oh.
Mary? Are you still in there, Mary? You can come out now.
Are you saying that? You really expect a ghost to just go like, "Oh, I'm right here. Thank you."
It's British too.
Inside Mary's old room, a shadow-like figure darts across the chamber in a swift motion.
How
The
can you
two
not
stand in
break
silence
out?
while
Like,
breathing
I
heavily
see
in
those wood
anticipation.
boards.
It
Yeah.
doesn't show itself again until moments later after being called out by Sabrina's husband, as though acknowledging the husband's summoning. Now, something worth mentioning is that the couple doesn't enter the room to see what's inside. The reason for not doing so, according to them, is that the museum prohibits anyone from entering the room. As with any historical piece on display, this one is off limits to the public. To this day, Sabrina and her husband have no idea as to who or even what was caught on camera.
You can't even see it go through that crack, it just stops at the door.
Yeah.
A family who lives in England has been capturing video evidence of strange happenings inside their home. Ever since 1997, the family has been seeing things that they can't seem to explain. More often than not, they would hear strange noises coming out of nowhere and even see things move on their own. To the family, it seems that with every unusual occurrence that happens, the activity intensifies. Now, although they live in a constant state of fear, they still try their best to live comfortably in their own home. On one occasion, the family makes time to chat with one another.
They said they're just trying to live comfortably in their own. Isn't that what the whole point of a home is? To live comfortably.
And a friend of theirs was visiting them. On one occasion, the family makes time to chat with one another, and a friend of theirs was visiting them. The father records the occasion on his phone, as moments like this rarely happen. All is going well, when suddenly, this happens.
He always pushes it through when I'm sitting on the sofa. So annoying.
Why are you moving closer and closer towards me? You're almost in my lap, brother.
What's still in your coat?
She's ready to run. Don't you trust over there anymore, brother?
What's funny?
Why you moved out in the first place?
One of the reasons.
The thing that's about to pop through the door.
Yeah. No. But edibles.
You go.
Alright. I'm all go together.
Yeah, go together. Yeah. It always happens on Julie.
I just don't even
McDonald's.
I'm like, no.
We would just have you go.
I don't go.
Yeah, you definitely would have me go.
You don't know.
I would.
I'll just have to Zarba.
As if things inside their home have finally settled,
Literally
this
just had
happens.
running noises.
As if things inside their home have finally settled, this happens. The sound of heavy footsteps walking about is heard above them. Seeming slightly unfazed, as they've seen stranger things before, they laugh about it and proceed to check on the source. But after standing momentarily at the base of the stairs, an unseen presence runs down at full speed. This may just be the scariest encounter they've ever had. But until more videos are posted, it seems that this one will stand out from any other creepy occurrence they experience. When it comes to videos of baby monitors that capture something paranormal on camera, they usually tend to be creepy. But this next video may just be a lot more wholesome than scary. Whitney Allen is the mother of 2 children, whose father tragically passed away in 2022 after suffering a brain injury caused by a bee sting. Apparently, Whitney's husband was severely allergic to bees. The bee sting he received was enough to send his body into cardiac arrest and affect his brain. After months of being in hospice care, he sadly passed away. To Whitney, the passing of her husband was extremely agonizing. But for him to pass away only 3 months later after the birth of their second child was painfully devastating. The fact that he wasn't able to stay for long to see their child grow up was unbearable to think about. Now, even though she feels that her husband wasn't able to meet their baby in a meaningful way on Earth, she believes that he was able to do so from the beyond. Late one evening, Whitney is looking over at the baby monitor when she sees a mysterious light on her child's head. At first, she thought this light was just a reflection on the screen, but when her child changed position on the bed, the light was still there. She couldn't help but think that this orb was actually her husband, as it seemed to be patting and stroking the baby's head.
That's not scary, it's just sweet.
It is.
After months of experiencing total agony, seeing this had brought Whitney a sense of peace. Even though her husband had passed away, she takes comfort in the thought that somehow he's still here. As with most videos, feel free to let me know your thoughts on this one.
Stupid. That timer probably hates bees.
Thanks for watching, and
Stop, that looks so creepy.
Wanna do another one?
I'm quick. And part 3.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Subscribe or something, and like the video or something, or a ghost will come to your house or something.